friends. Today we have a craft using this breast soda can. It's a taller can. It is a 568 milliliters can, which is larger than the other cans. Today I have Cora with me.
Hey.
And she's gonna kind of talk with me, but I'm not sure how much she's gonna help me, but she's keeping me company and that kind of thing today. Because I'm like, Cora, you never come in the craft room with me while I'm videoing anymore. Barely. Only come to ask me stuff, but not come to talk or anything like that. So, yeah, today I asked Cora to come in and say hey to everybody. So I cut out this creamy mashed potatoes my husband's addicted to. And because, yeah, whatever. That's his thing when he makes himself something. So I cut out a heart shape, and I thought of a Mexican tin where they have the sacred hearts and that kind of thing. Well, I've made a sacred heart before, but I wanted to play with the tin and kind of use the tin idea that they have the Mexico artists use. But instead of using it for the sacred heart thing, I just thought I would use the heart itself and play with it. So here we go. So I'm just using my pen, which is the best tool to make markings in this. I did rinse it. I think I got actually stuff from my pad here. But the pens are the best tools for doing this, using on here. And I'm going to cut it. I'm being careful. And I know Cora's with me, but I'm not like snipping any ends off or anything like that where it's like anything flying off. So, and she's sitting next to me. She's not like terribly close, but okay. She's not that close, but yeah, her fingers are sticking in there. Just be careful, yeah, until I'm done cutting, sweetie. So, yeah, so we decided to do this. And I have no problem working with the tints. I hate to say that I've never cut myself yet, because that's the time I'm going to actually do, but I haven't yet, so knock on wood. But I haven't. So, there we go. Putting that away. Now what I do is I have my tin up. I'm grabbing a bone folder, or at least a plastic bone folder here, and I'm just kind of shaping it with the end. So then it's kind of straightening out a bit. I have done quite a few. I have videos in reserve using a lot of, I don't know, helping me, I don't know. Cora wants to know how, maybe help me with some design. I have some videos in reserve using lots of recycling pieces like this and that kind of thing, but I just don't want to tell you guys what it is yet, because it's a surprise. No, this is a sacred heart, yes. Alright, so Cora's whispering for some weird reason. Okay, Cora.
So the viewers don't hear.
Why?
Because I thought you said it's a sacred heart, and you just said you don't want them to know what it is.
A sacred heart.
Oh, a sacred heart.
Yes. It's a sacred heart, which is comes from the Catholic religion, and it's a design artist made for many, many years to not predict, but just to, there's a word that was really close to that I was trying to think of, and now I lost it. Just to symbolize, I don't know, God's heart, I suppose, or something like that. Anyway, that is what that is, and an artist used it and added to their art. So now I've designed this, where it's got some pieces in it. I'm not sure what you can help me with, baby girl. So now I flipped it over and I'm just kind of going over the side next to what I've embossed to make it look really pop out. As I'm thinking on what kind of designs to make. So what kind of designs should I make?
I don't know.
Well, I'm going to make a flame. It's going to be a weird kind of reverse or a different, you know, the flame that's over the Sacred Heart is sort of kind of in it. Not that it's meant to be. It's just kind of giving, I'm taking the idea from it and going with it in my own little thing. So there we go. Now you can see that there's a flame. And I'm just going to go over with the pen around what I just did. And you can do swirlies and different shapes. I'm coming down in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on both sides of what I've drawn, flip it over and go on the other side, and make it the easiest way to, I can go. Am I boring you to death, Cora?
Mm-hmm. I still love you though.
Oh, thanks. Oh, sweetheart. So I'm just kind of doing my own design. You guys can do whatever you like, but you can make, this is how you can emboss it with your pen. And it's easy enough. You don't have to have a stylus. So there's flames in my heart. So now what if I did like little swirly doos?
Are you going to color in the flames?
I'm going to color, yes, I will.
Cool.
Yeah. Anything else you want to say? Hey, that was cool. You're talking.
What if you put a diamond shape in it?
Maybe. I think I'm going to do some swirls, though. I'm really in a swirly mood. I'm not sure if I want to do a square type of shape. You know how the diamonds kind of have the straight edge. I don't know if I want to do straight edge.
Like
I think I want to do...
You go, like, would I get to draw on the back of this?
Yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
Like this.
So there is another swirly pattern. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. So basically you go like that.
And oops. Again, I flip it over and I draw on the edge of what I've done. And you need to have the pad behind you to do the design right, because it just helps cushion it.
Something like that. But you're a better drawer, so something like that.
Let me see.
But you're a better drawer.
Well, we can do one and another one.
Okay.
So I'm going on either side and kind of just making the embossing stick out more. So it kind of pops. It does look nice if you just do it that way, like one design as well. Like, but you can see the difference between this one and this one. Can you, Cora? Can you see this difference? Which one do you like better?
I like this one better.
Why is that?
Because it pops out more. It's not just a very thin line. It looks like, and it pops out more.
Yeah, well, that's what I was meaning. Like, it pops out. Now I'm just going to do the outside of this one here. It's a little bit of a time-consuming thing, but it's kind of cool. Did I do the inside? I got some pen going on there. That's okay. Now I'm just going to do the same thing with this one. I'm just going to go on the outside of my swirl. try to take my time so I don't go across my swirl and destroy my design. And then on the inside of the swirl once again. After I've done the outside. And it makes it pop more. I'm really enjoying these recycling. I think Cora just went and wandered off. I'm really enjoying these recycling pieces. They've been fun to play with. What are you up to, little lady?
I sneeze.
There is the other design. This kind of reminds me of a Van Gogh design on metal.
I'm making a secret for you.
So that's what it actually kind of reminds me of. And I think I did, I don't know if I did the inside of this one. But you can continue, and I'm also going to use, like a paint on the metal. I'm just going to bend it around and not worry about how it's, see, it's going to be nice. Just doing the pieces that I missed. I missed the inside of the flames, did the outside. And these ones I did, and this one I didn't do. You can really tell from this one right here to these ones that are done. And that's that. Now I flip it over again. I'm just kind of
Do you have scissors?
now, I'm being way too quiet. It's really weird. Flip it over and you can see the difference again, and then I just do the same thing where I am drawing on the inside and the outside of my embossed piece, and that is all to it. You can just do medellas, that'd be really cool. Zentangle on these, that'd be really cool, and you can hang them. You can also make little hanging pieces of these in different shapes and mobiles and type of things. So I think that would be really awesome to make. There we go.
Excusez-moi.
So I just started really doodling more, and I was being really too quiet, so I stopped videoing. Cora started making, she found these in my stash. Now she's trying to make, she's got polymer clay out. She's going to be making some fruits and vegetables and bread to put inside those baskets. So she's going to be quiet over there, and because she was kind of getting bored watching. But she's right next to me. And, yeah, working away. Right, Cora?
Yep.
And that's what it is. And it kind of reminded me of like Starry Night, Van Gogh thing. So I thought I would kind of do that theme on the heart. So I'm going to use metallic lusters. I just received majestic purple and rose gold. So I like I can't wait to try those ones out, the colors. But I am going to try to do Starry Night. Let's see if I can achieve this. I'm not sure if I can brush this on or what. I'm going to try, and some of them are going to be drier, but I don't want to make it too wet. So, here is for trying. I'm going to try to get it all on. It's kind of like painting with numbers because I didn't do the, I got to do the certain ones first here. I got kind of an old brush, but it's kind of like stiff and, I don't know the word, not really too stiff, but bulky and catches, and it rubs good like this. I don't know how to explain it, so I'm using it anyway. Try to do it. If I add water, it's going to get really streaky, and so I don't want to add water if I can avoid it for this particular project. If I was going through the whole thing and I was able to cover everything properly in a couple coats, it might be easier to do that, but I'm going to try to do it like this. So the creamy ones are going to work. So this one here is the Cosmic Blue. Now I have a space right here. And we're just going to try to work it. It covers really nice on metal. I love the metallic lusters. See if I can get a thinner brush and how it works. I'm not going to use my good brushes. Well, it works pretty good. Because I'm worried about it's actually not as nice as that one though. But if I need thinner spots, I can touch up with that, so that's good. Good to know. It just needs quite a different soft but thick bristle to apply it just the right way. This one might be too stiff. Let's find another one. This one here is pretty soft. Let's try it. This is more the bristle. It might just not quite thick enough because it bends so much. So it's kind of playing with it to see which bristles work the best on spreading this. But this one's such a nice brush, and it's old, and I just got it secondhand too, from that friend that needed me to paint her gnome. I don't know where she got from, but there we go. And so I inherited that for this brush, and I love the way it works with the metallic lusters. That's my night sky so far. Just getting the blue one. Getting it in here. So it's not too bad. It's pretty neat. That might be a problem to spread the next color on because it might be too wet. We'll see. Yeah, it's pretty wet. I might be able to fix that up. But I'm getting the flames on now, and I'm hoping I'd be able to mix some orange in here. I have some orange somewhere. And I'll have to find it to throw it in with my Radiant Red. And I want to use probably a gold rush for my dancing stars up here. I have a few distant stars that I'm not sure. There goes all the polymer clay cord. But I'm not sure how I'm going to paint them yet. So, this is quite coming along. I'm going to go along the edges here, and I'm going to use the background of this heart to kind of do that. Frustration. And so now I'm just going to go and look for my orange. I'm hoping I can get this working together here. I've got the radiant, or actually this is orange flicker right here. Orange flicker. Go with my flames. And again, I had to wet my brush, but I want it to look, that looks really nice together. And this metallic lusters dry really quickly, so it's really nice. And you can put it on, like, depending on what kind of project you want, you can put them on fairly thick as well. You guys see me use this metallic lusters through stencils, so, and it's like raised purposely the way I done it, so it works pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is probably put a little bit of this on the star, dancing star, the orange flicker, and then I'm going to want to do some gold rush on there too, I think. And I'm just kind of playing around, see what I got here to make it look like stars dancing. A little piece of Van Gogh in my art. Never thought I would do that. Kind of representation of his dancing stars anyways, a little bit. It's pretty cool. If I could actually hold it still here, I'd be able to make this properly. Anyways, I like it. And I'm seeming to be totally out of, I'm going to have to move the camera up, I think. I'm being out of, moving my heart out of, but it seems so blurry. Jeepers creepers. I'm wondering what's going on with that camera today. I usually can have it a little higher, but maybe I'm just... So now I've got the gold rush. It is pretty thick, so I wonder if I can get it on. I'm going to give this a little heat, I think, to set what I have on here. Silver. Yeah, now it's on. And I'm wondering if I'm going to use it with my fingers or my brush. It's pretty thick. I just want to get a little bit of silver on my stars. And this doesn't want, it's really gotten thick and dry. I've had it for a while, I don't know. Add more water. So I'm adding more water to it. That's kind of making it. You see that? Kind of getting more silvery, but I wanted to catch some of the stars here, but I'm not sure how well I'm going to catch them. Seems like... So I'm kind of just blending in a little bit here and silver in the side. Kind of wanted to bring it all together somehow a little bit. I think it's kind of cute. What do you think, Cora? I wanted to put some purple in. Some of this metallic purple. Majestic purple, I mean. So if you guys are interested in making a different type of heart, and I'm using the idea of the Sacred Heart from the Mexican tin art. I think it's kind of fun. Oh, yeah, see when it's... I'm not sure how much purple I want on here. Oh, that's pretty. Someone's putting some purple in the flame. You guys can catch that. Isn't that pretty? And this is just a pop can, guys. So, one of the larger ones, and I just made my own heart pattern. I think it's pretty. And I think I'm going to put the darker purple a little bit more around the heart. I like that. I got the wrong mat behind here. It's going to be like absorbing all my paint, my metallic lusters. I kind of like that. That is really neat.
Oh,
I kind of like that. Are you making fun of me, little girl?
I kind of like that.
Oh, you're funny. And I think I got this one already on the... Let me put a little bit on the stars. This is what I have on the sky, but... Put a little bit on the dancing stars here, the swirly stars. It's just, it's not even really, I don't know what to call them. Kind of remind me of that anyways. So, there we go. Now I'm using lavish green on my finger, very slightly touching my stars here because the paintbrush doesn't really catch on these little guys without smearing too much around. And I kind of like that look. This is the lavish green, and I really like the combination of all these colors kind of used together. I'm putting a little bit on the edge with the purple, majestic purple. That's a fun thing to play with all these metallic lusters. Put maybe a little bit on my twinkling stars. I can't remember what they really are supposed to look like. Put a little bit of orange flicker on that. Cora's making a lot of little noises over there. Whoa, that might be too much. There we go. Just try and get some orange flicker. And that's it, guys. I think this is my done piece. I think it's really cute for the first tin heart I've done. And I have it done. I put some black metallic, acrylic paint on it, so I did get a little bit of black on the side because I was messy. But that is done. Added some more colors to my swirly stars. And I think it's kind of cute. So you guys can do any size that you wish. I did the black acrylic paint on the back. And there we are. A wonderful tin. Well, it is aluminum can, but it gives off the tin folk art that we see in Mexico and South America. So I thought it was really cool to do this one for that. Yeah, so I hope you guys like it. We could do any size, and I was just decided I wanted to do a big heart, and I'm not sure, just really wanted to do a big heart. But this can be put onto a cover of a book or anything like that, and it's flexible, so it'll really be nice to put on something. You know, you can put it on front of something, and it's got a little bit of give to go around a little bit of a curve or whatever. So it's actually an embellishment or something that you can really play with. I hope you guys like this. Don't forget to craft like a duck. Don't forget to also leave me comments below and tell me what you think. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.